Hi Sagittarius, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. And today we have another bombastic tarot reading. Yes, we do, right? Well, we say that with conviction. Yeah, we do. Hope you guys are well, Sagittarius. And and we have curiosity and healing in this reading, and we have stagnation as well. Now, it looks to me that somebody wants to heal a situation with you, and maybe they have been between you guys, it's been pretty stagnant, but this could be about something else, because it just looks like somebody here wants to heal a situation, and they are very curious to get back to you, know about you, and basically, I would say, heal this and have a relationship with you, because you're not just going to be curious to see, hey, Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you're better. Okay, great. I found out I'm not curious anymore. Right? I don't think so. And before we begin, Sagittarius, if you would like your own psychic reading, you may always get one. They're accurate. I'm a Silva grad. Yeah, I always have to throw that in there. And they're lots of fun. We do them on the phone. And yeah, we do the tarot spread at the end. So, I'm just using my clairvoyance to do the reading. Yeah. And about anybody you want, about yourself. I can help you with, questions about like your job or your career, things like that, the kind of directional questions. Also, love and, health and things like that. Yeah. Or if you don't know somebody or trust somebody, right? Yeah. We're detectives over here. We definitely are. Psychic detectives, yes. And if you would like a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, that link is below. Mine are a lot more than 5, but hey, you see what you can do over there, right? And for sure. And then we also have tarot readings unto themselves. Yes, we do. If anybody wants a emotion code energy healing, you can get one of those too. So let's get into this, Sagittarius, and we start with the deer here. I guess he's a deer, and I'm really bad with this, and I think I'm going to get out my nature book, right? My animal book, right? Probably my 2-year-old granddaughter might know ahead of me, right? Yeah, she's kind of a Capricorn Scorpio, and she kind of calls me out, right? She's funny. Anyway, we have healing, and the antlers are here, and maybe it's a reindeer. It does look like one. And then the curiosity is the raccoon. Yeah, he's curious. He wants to eat everything in sight. Yes, he does. He is curious because he'll get through a little piece of window, kind of open window in your car. Yeah, he will, just to taste that little crumb, right, that you had there, right? That's how curious he is. We have the lizard and the pitcher plant. Yeah, this plant's interesting. I'd like to see it in person. I would. The lizard, this is stagnation. And so we're going to talk a little bit about those. Let's get a few more oracle cards, Sagittarius. And remember, these are usually always in an order of some type of storyline they are. And we have slow and steady. So slow and steady wins the race. It does. That's why I lost so many times. Just kidding. Sagittarius is not usually slow and steady. No, that's more of a Taurus. Thankfully, my moon is Taurus in that way, right? Yeah, and not putting Sagittarians down, but every sign has, a lot of good qualities and a couple of challenging ones. That's how life is, right? Yeah, storm fields. Look at that. Somebody's dealing with something like ending something or going through something stormy here. This is a completion. It's a number 9. It's an ending of something, of a stagnant time. Stagnant, yes. And see what else we have. We're coming to an eclipse, so that definitely could be. And I'll have my video up on the Libra eclipse, which could be endings in relationships. It could be new beginnings as well. And eclipses are sometimes more about endings than they are new beginnings. But the new moons are, seeding ideas and, planting new seeds and things like that. But it can still go the other way. And so here we have the magic stream. Yeah, the magic stream is a place that you go to basically kind of to manifest things that you want in your life and things that you maybe sometimes have just been dreaming about. The stork is here for a new beginning. He is, and he's at the magic stream. And at the magic stream is a very tall waterfall that, doesn't have a mountain in the back of it, so it's kind of mad. That is magic, right? How it just kind of flows from this one little piece. And usually it comes from a river, doesn't it? It doesn't always have to come from a river, just kind of the mountain where there is kind of, I forget what they call those, kind of water, kind of outlets, or, but anyway, this is really beautiful. And at the top is a tree, like growing out from there. It's very magical looking, like that's not really going to kind of happen in this little tiny, the waterfall fall that way. The moon is above. It is a new moon too. It looks like it's a new moon. Maybe it's a waning moon, which means, the moon is becoming small and pretty soon it will be invisible, right? It could be. But this is also a 9. This is a completion. This is a completion number 9 here. And we have 2 3s here. 3s are typically about collaborating. I mean, in a very general sense, they usually are, yeah. And so the 3 of Pentacles is, they're working, they're collaborating at the church. The 3 of Cups is, 3 people are, they could be getting it on. Just kidding. No, it could be just 3 people, reuniting, could. Or friendships or celebrating. But they usually, the 3s are usually about collaboration on some level. Yeah, it usually is. And so we have the deer and the oat here, and yeah, he's healing because he ate a lot of organic oats. That's why that deer is healing. But in the reading here, we have somebody who might have suffered. I feel like they want to heal the situation with you, Sagittarius, but they might have suffered here with healing and the storm fields. Somebody could be going through a breakup right here. This house is, there's a huge tornado over it, yeah, and it definitely. And there's a path that goes to the door, a checkered path. So when I see that, maybe somebody has a checkered past, but it's not really so much about that. It's more like there's opposing events here with these checkered pathway to the door. There's opposing energies here that are kind of blowing up into a big storm here. It could be a big fight with somebody. It really could. But somebody here is kind of suffering, or they have, and they're moving out of something stagnant, and it could have been a hard ending for them. That's how it appears here. And so let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. Today we'll use this deck. We will. That's if you don't mind, right, Sagittarius? Yeah. Let's see what we have. And there could be relationships that are coming into harmony as well with the Libra full moon. Yeah, it could be, because we have Sagittarius. It's called, this little dwarf planet, Pallas Athene. It is, they're sextiling or trining the moon here, and this is great. I'm pretty sure it's, sextiling or trining, one of those. The sun or the moon, but I feel like it's really the moon. But this is definitely, about harmony and balance, and yeah, it is. And philosophical wisdom coming from Sagittarius with this trine or the sextile to the moon. It is. And the moon is going to be about the harmony, the moon of harmony, basically, or relationships, right? Because it's in Libra. Yeah, so let's get going on this reading, Sagittarius. Yeah, and let's pull some other cards here just for the fun of it. We always want to have fun. Yes, we do. We're going for a walk here, but it looked like the wind was going to blow me over to Kansas or something. It's definitely kite month here, and I have a kite over there, and I couldn't put it up in the sky, right? No, and so somebody told me that's a professional kite. You have to really be a great, already flying kites. Let's see what we have. And the whole kite thing is, I like them because I'm a Gemini rising. Yeah, air signs, right? Yeah, let's see what we have for Sagittarius. And we have the mirroring each other, self-image. Relationships reflect our wounds. Yeah, they do. Wow. And this could be like you get into the wrong relationship because you haven't really kind of healed your childhood wounds. Like you choose the wrong people, kind of. Could be a trauma bonding, right? Could be, but mirroring each other's self-image. Maybe you guys have both kind of hurt each other, possibly. This is about introspection with the moon. Now we have heart with a key, Yes, and welcoming love, meeting the one. And I feel like you already met this person, Sagittarius, but maybe not. This can be new love for somebody who's coming from something stagnant. It definitely could be, and I'm going to have that in the title because because some people are meeting new people. Yeah, they are, right? Especially we're coming into Aries season. Aries is a cardinal sign. This is new beginnings. Yeah, definitely, and it is the first sign in the zodiac. So it's all about new beginnings with Aries, right? The fool who jumps out. Yeah. So we have open your heart. Maybe somebody wants you to open your heart, Sagittarius. Maybe something else, right? Not just your heart. Just kidding. I'm really bad. We have getting together and perfect. Okay, so nothing's really perfect, but they're just trying to paint a picture here. Yeah, this is what if we can realize that, we're not kids anymore. Nothing's perfect, right? Some people have to learn that lesson. That hey, nothing's gonna be perfect. This isn't, the land of Oz or whatever. And I feel like Dorothy learned that too, didn't she? She went over there and she goes, "Who's this quack?" Right? And I'm meeting these people on, the lion and people with a lot of issues, right? Or the Tin Man and the lion, right? Okay. So anyway, this is meeting the one, could be, and open your heart. If you know this person, they want you to open your heart. They do. Let's see what else we have, Sagittarius. A card flipped out, and it is the mask. Yeah. And so not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretending, deluding, and gaslighting. I don't think anybody's coming to gaslight you here, but they could have done it in the past, right? This mask here, I feel like they are not showing their true feelings when they show up, possibly, or they didn't do it in the past. When we see wounding here, because this can speak of wounding here, so can the storm fields, and so can healing. So, and maybe stagnation too, there could be, right? But the point about it, because that's not just about stagnation. No, it's not. The point about this is that somebody was wounded here. And so they could be hiding their feelings. Maybe they wounded you and they're afraid you're going to go, I don't know, some kind of craziness on them. I'm not sure about that, Sagittarius, right? You could be saying, I'm very calm. Let's go ahead and look at, we have healing, curiosity. Let's look at stagnation because I don't feel like it is just talking about that. Yeah, I'm just trusting myself here. And this is, am I content if I've reached a state of fulfillment? Am I willing to humble myself and try something new? Wow, if I've reached a state of fulfillment, am I willing to humble myself and try something new? That's very interesting. It's about somebody who's not content, right? And so that's the wrong, that's the wrong one. It didn't look right to me, but hey, stagnation is not about reaching a point of fulfillment. No, in fact, it's quite the opposite. But it could have been on the down energy of that card, kind of, if you know what I mean, the negative energy of it. Okay, stagnation. What could I drop in order to feel like I am moving forward again? Yeah, something gets dropped here. That's what I'm saying here, because we have the completions, the storm fields, and the magic stream. This storm fields is somebody's breakup or somebody's something that is difficult as hell. This could be like a tower too, but it could be actually the end of something, a breakup, because somebody feels like they are stagnant. So this is when we say, hey, it's time to move away from this and to move into something new. Yeah, upright. You may be feeling stuck, frozen in place, or without an escape. Reflect on the lizard's ability to shed and regrow its tail. Yeah, he's related to the snake, isn't he? Yeah. There may be things in your life you can leave behind, making way for new growth. Okay, so that's this. And we have healing here, and yeah, something ends here for sure. And this person wants you to open your heart, and they're afraid to show you their true feelings, maybe, because this can talk about that, the mask. And I don't think they're going to gaslight you, but they could have in the past, right? And the mirror is reflecting our own wounds, reflecting each other. You guys look like you probably maybe are, if you know this person, you're really in love with them, and you both hurt each other. It does look like that, Sagittarius. And don't try to act like you're an angel over here, okay? Even though Temperance is an angel, right? Isn't Temperance an angel? That's so funny to me. And no, it's great, right? Because an angel, because of the shadow work's been done, really. That's really what temperance is about, living a life of self-mastery. So the shadow goes out the window. It's not that you never had one, it's that it gets healed, right? Yeah, my son has it on his phone now, and he's not even into tarot or anything. He has the temperance card. He didn't know that that was his mother, right? Let's see, he didn't know that. Let's see what we have, you guys. 8 of Wands reversed. 5 of Swords. Something gets defeated here, see? Ace of Swords for a new beginning. This is very mirroring the oracle spread up here. They usually do. They do, and, I like to say that because, it's kind of fun, right? And so, but 8 of Wands reverse, Sagittarius, starts the reading with stagnation right here. Because in the upright, 8 of Wands is about progress and movement. They're wands, right? Movement, progress, change, but good change. In the reverse, next to the 5 of Swords, which is victory and defeat, basically. It can be mind games. They might have done this to you too, but there's an ending here. Yeah, and this was a hard ending for somebody, and as I'm saying, maybe this happened between you guys. But it looks like there's something external in this reading for some, is my point. Now, this 5 of Swords that sits there in the challenge is difficult. It's a difficult card. All the 5s, they're change. They're all about change, but funky change. Like you've been pushed and you don't feel, maybe you have fear. You've been pushed into change, right? Things happen to us in our lives, right? It's like a square in your natal chart. There's tension, and it's pushing us to change or drop something or have courage and move forward, right? That is what a square is in your natal chart. And so here, this can definitely be like a square here, right? But this is a challenge, and this can be like maybe ending something was very difficult. He has defeated these 2 people. And maybe somebody didn't really want to hurt somebody here. It could be that. But this is for a new beginning. Because we have stagnation, a victory, and a defeat in the challenge. So here's stagnation, here's a new beginning. So in the middle here is some type of defeat in order to have a new beginning, or in order to have this. This is why it's all happening. The Ace of Swords is the new beginning. Yeah, it is. Let's see what else. We have the 5 of Cups in the recent past. So here's the sad ending right here. Right? Yeah, can't make it up. And we have, maybe that was with you, maybe it was with somebody else. That is unclear, Sagittarius. All right? You have to get your own reading on that. Yes, you do. Now, we have the Lovers here. Right? Reminds me of the Love Boat. But, the Love Boat, they got dressed. Right? Yeah, these guys they're real lovers. They said, we're ready to go, right? And the angel blesses them, and they look up like, it's almost like they look up at the blessing of the angel, like, oh, we're soulmates. Oh, duh. Or we need to listen to the angel, or we're protected by the angel. That's what a soulmate is. It's right? You're protected. You have a soul contract, and you are protected by the universe because of the soul contract. So here, twin flame, same thing. Right here, though, is the mindset. Maybe this is on your mind, but the mindset here is that you are the soulmate here. And I knew this because I was somewhere else in a stagnant relationship. That's how it looks here. Right? When we see the other side of something, sometimes when we see something, we go, oh, I get it now. Right? Yeah, it's like if you buy something and you see the cheap quality in something, you're like, oh, well, no wonder that other thing costs more money. Well, duh, right? You get what you pay for, right? Yeah, and yeah, which sometimes, interesting with that, you end up spending money where you don't always need to. That's another video, right? All right, so in the environment here is the 6 of Cups. So this is somebody who's either a friend, somebody who's from the past, or somebody that you know that is familiar to you. Very familiar, because that's what this card is about. Could be a childhood friend for some. So we have the external event here. Yes, the external is the 3 of Wands. So this may be external to you, where this person has you in their thoughts for the future. He's here, looking out at the ships at bay. These are, the ships coming in for him. That's what he's doing, right? Yeah. And he said, I hope Sagittarius is on there instead of, I don't know, instead of something else. Right? And so this is, as I mentioned, the threes are really about collaboration. They are for the most part. And this person is looking at their future and how to collaborate with you. Now, the three of anything, the three of wands here can be turning your back on somebody because he is. Right? Yeah. And so here he is, turning his back on something, and it has to do with the stagnation over here and the storm fields. Yeah. Ja. Like, I don't know, Norwegian. Ja. Ja, vi er Norwegian. Ja. And so we have the Six of Wands next to the Six of Cups. And sixes, we have a six up here. Do we have a six up here? Yeah, we have this one here. This is healing. Yeah, and this is in Roman numerals. The 10 and the 5 is a 6. And so, this is a priority, because sixes are priorities or responsibilities. Yeah, you have to make it your priority is the 6 in order to move to the 10, basically. So here we are with the concern. The concern is a responsibility or a priority here. It's a priority in this reading. But with somebody feeling that you are a soulmate, Sagittarius, or you feeling that, it's a responsibility. It's like, I need to step up. The universe is pushing me. And it could be like that square I was talking about sometimes. Can be in opposition too, but a square in your natal chart can make you take action because of the tension. You're like, I got to do this. I'm being pushed. Right? And let's see. And the concern here is a victory or a recognition. This person may be concerned that you will recognize them, but I feel like in a more positive way and a general way here. A general meaning, I think it's more of that. I don't mean or more precise. Specific is particular way. Specific, yeah. Is that they recognize you. Yeah, what's concerning, it's not a worry here, really. The worry can be shown over here. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. That's where the worry is, right? Or the kind of worry concerning. This is about a victory with you. But I feel like this person has recognized you here, Sagittarius, as a soulmate. Here you are. Yeah. Right? Yeah, let's get another card. 8 of Swords. So the recognition, the concern here could be if you will recognize them, but I feel like it's more like I recognize who my soulmate is and I have to release myself from this. This stagnation can talk about a release. I gotta let it go. As the lizard, I don't know, bites a new skin or whatever he does, right? Peels one, grows one, not sure, right? And so, this is recognizing I need to release something in order to have progress and movement in my life. And that's what this said, the stagnation. It said, where do I not feel like there is movement in my life? And what can I do? Something like that to release. Here's the 8 of Swords as a release in order to have progress, the number 8. So we see this here, and this person, I believe, is concerned here that you will recognize them as your love, your big love, because we have over here somebody who's afraid possibly to show their feelings. Where's that one? Mask, right? Yeah, they could be afraid here. Maybe they're afraid you're not going to show your true feelings. There's some kind of a disconnect here, like, I don't think, what I mean by that is I'm not sure Sagittarius will see me the way I am, or understand that I've changed possibly. Yeah, there's a big change, I believe, here. Yeah, we have 2 8s. They're about change and progress, good change. And then we have 2 5s about change that are challenging endings, basically. So in the heart, in the environment here is, the little girl and her friend gives her the flower pot. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is saying here that there's value when we see pentacles. This person values you. In your environment, this person is coming to tell you here. But I feel like, too, that this person in their own psychological, their psyche, right, so of course, is them honoring you and valuing you here with this pentacle, with the Page of Pentacles. I feel like this is also a message to them that you are valuable. 6 of Cups with this Page of Pentacles. This is in there. It could be in yours, right? The readings could be switched, Sagittarius. This is not a private reading. I was going to say this is a private reading. No, it's not. So here we see here, Sagittarius, that in the environment here, the psyche, that somebody, this could be them coming too. This could be your physical environment coming right away, because the page is a messenger as well. Here he is. Yeah. And so let's see what else we have. The Wheel of Fortune is reversed with the Knight of Cups. This is your hope. So, the Wheel of Fortune is here probably about, this could be you. Like maybe you suffered here and that's why you're in the reverse. You could also be hoping this person will just take a chance in your favor. And maybe that they're with somebody for some of you. Or they were with somebody. Something ending here with the Stormfields, big time. I also feel like the Stormfields is just them knowing they have to, or you knowing you have to leave something because of these opposing two. Oh my goodness. Sorry, guys. Sorry, you guys. With the opposing, checkered path here, right? The checkered pathway that leads to the door. So this opposing feeling where somebody was stagnant, but with you, it's beauty and, a soulmate connection here, right? Is like, that's what has led to the Stormfield. Somebody woke up and said, I'm not happy wherever I'm at, wherever that was, right? Working at the gas station. Just kidding, Sagittarius. Right? I mean, anything, right? Yeah. And so, but it does look like for some, it could be another relationship, because somebody just kind of woke up and said, whoa, I'm not happy here. This is stagnant. I want to move forward. And if this is somebody from your past, this is very clear that they still love you. I mean, in a major way. Yeah. And maybe they have been coming very slowly here. Slow and steady. And she has, the swirl is here, which can talk about round and round. I'm coming, but I've been going round and round about this. Here's the fairy. So she has a wish. Yeah, she does. Slow and steady. Okay, so here's the Knight of Cups too. Oh, I was saying I wasn't on this, but this is, this person's bringing you. The Knight of Cups has an offer, and now I see the other meaning here. The Page of Pentacles has the pentacle. He's presenting it. This person's bringing you an offer. It's in your environment. So they might be down the street, Sagittarius, at the bar, or I don't know, the ice cream pub, whatever they call it, the ice cream. Do they have any of those anymore? I think so. And yeah, and so what do they call those? The ice cream. Well, back in the day, it was the ice cream parlor, right? Okay, so let's look here, and everybody used to go to those, right? Have sodas and right, yeah. So let's see what we have though. Time's changing, right? Okay, Wheel of Fortune reversed, showing up with the star. So I have to cover the star because she's not dressed. So she's the water bearer. She is not a water sign. No, she's an Aquarian. But it is for healing. Whenever we see water, we see healing. We can't live without water. It is, I don't know, about 90% of our body, something like that, right? When we see water, it is for healing, it is feelings, it is also intelligence and awareness when we have water because it just is, yeah. And so, but here, the star here, this may be an Aquarian here in your situation, could be Gemini over here. Yeah, so we have her here, and she is, this is all about balance. You know, it's really kind of like, it can be a little bit like temperance, right? But temperance has one leg in the water and one leg kind of on the earth. So it's about balance with temperance, balance with self-mastery and spiritual growth. This is about hope. Yeah, this is about hope and faith. And so she's pouring the water here for faith. Interesting, very interesting. And yeah, she is. This is faith, hope, new beginnings, trusting in your intuition with the stars. The stars are all here, not just one star. Yeah. This is, to me, also protection of the stars. Yeah, it is. And she feels very protected here. She is. With the Wheel of Fortune reversed, this is showing up in the hopes and desires. So this is somebody wants a new beginning. Somebody's holding on to hope here, faith in this. This could be you, definitely. And you are kind of maybe in the reverse here. Let's get another card. This could be them. And this is also for progress, yeah, because it's an 8. The star is the number 8, reduced, and we have the 9 of Cups. See, this is, I hope I get my wish. Yeah, and the star is also a wish card because of all the hope that is here for that. So this looks like it's coming into play for you. It definitely does. You look like you're hoping here, and it's in your environment. Yeah, the 2 of Pentacles shows up in the outcome, Capricorn, and this is going back and forth. It is typically, and we have the Fool reversed. And this person is wondering here if you're not going to have the courage. I feel like that's why they might be afraid to show their feelings here. They might have done something. With this 5 of Swords in the challenge, you could have been a third party. You could have been. And, you know, this could be you in the past. You got really sad about the situation. So only you guys will know that part. But we're going to end the reading here, and I feel like you might be here, the one wondering if they're going to have courage to come forward. They could be wondering if you'll have the courage to go with it, to go with the flow right here with this water here, right? Yeah, we're going to end this reading. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And please hit that was a long reading. Please hit the bell. Yeah, thanks so much, you guys.